So I'm doing the struts at the moment. Basically, I went under the car and I had a look underneath. There I've painted at the moment some rust inhibitor there just to strengthen it, make sure it doesn't rust, but that was good. I thought I'd do it anyway. I noticed the mounts were deteriorated and the plates, the cups which sit on top of the spring. Check this out. Check this out. Absolutely gone. Looks like crap. So that cup, I've ordered a new one of them. Now this is the interesting bit. I've ordered 2 new rubbers that sit on the springs. They're the mounts. Now I've got 2 new mounts, so I'll put the new one side by side. So that's a new KYB mount there, because they're cheaper, and I've got new KYB shock absorbers coming. Now, on the underside of these, you've got a bearing. Okay, that's where your shock absorber sits in. Now, I don't know if I can get it, but I'll try and get you to hear the... So this was the one off the other side, and look what happened to it. It just tore in half. That's how deteriorated the other one was. And the same thing. Oh, you can really hear this one. Listen to this. Hold on. Okay, so check out the bearing in this one. Okay. Okay, so check out the bearing in this one. Hopefully you can hear that. Imagine that's got a turn. Now listen to the new one. Nothing. Smooth as. So I've got new KYB shock absorbers that are gas filled now. They'll slide into there with a new gland nut. I'll put the spring back on, the bush back on. I've got a new cup on order that sits on there, and then the new motor mount will sit in there. And then the new motor mount also comes with 4 new 14mm bolts. And then put the cap back on, install it all, and then we're away. Another thing just to note is on the MR2, the brake line is closed here, so I've cut that, so then I can just slide it back on like that and then put the retainer clip back in without having to disconnect the brake line. Just a little tip there personally. On the other side, I decided to keep the existing one. I gave it a coat of primer and just gave it a coat of paint just to make it last. That one wasn't too bad. Again, I did a primer on the shock, the strut, and then just gave it a coat of black paint. And there the springs, all seem fine. Same thing on this side. But the main thing is the how bad those mounts were. But I gave all that a good clean. Still waiting for the radiator to be delivered. And now the 2 front struts. So this car should handle a lot better after all that has been done. That would be good, wouldn't it?